took part of me. What can I do?
Welcome to another episode of TaviRadio SatAM. I'm your host, TaviRadio SatAM, your lawful mayor, your best man at the wedding, and also your local rabbi.
When did that happen?
Your local rabbi.
I'm gonna go to the temple next week and tell him, hey man, you got a guy here impersonating a rabbi. Impersonating a priest, fine. Who cares about Christianity? Impersonating a rabbi, you got too far, my friend.
What do you mean?
You can shit on Christianity all you want, but the minute you step outside of your bounds into Satanism, Islam, or Judaism, you're out of here. You're out of line.
But I did. People seem to be
Just because you put on a fake paper mache beard and little curls does not make you a rabbi.
Yeah, but some child came up to me like, Rabbi Funkel, what do I do when I start having thoughts about women? I gave him advice.
That's not good. I'm gonna call the real local rabbi. Anyways, I'm Lycan Jones, the Wolfman himself.
Former leader of the werewolf.
What do you mean, former leader? I'm still part of it.
But you're the former leader, aren't you? Didn't you pass on your title?
Yeah, it was too much responsibility.
To Henry.
Yeah, Henry's a good guy. He's more involved in it. You know, he's so young. He's still got ideas. He still has passions and loves, unlike me. Anyways, we got a pretty good episode for you this week. Get to talk about the town. I don't know. There's not much going on lately, I guess.
I got a big announcement, guys. Over at the esports arena, we got Smash Brawl.
I thought you wanted to talk about the fact that you finally brought a Switch in. Or is that for personal home use in the office?
Both.
Miss Mayor Frunkel, we have I have some permits I need you to look over for new housing developments.
I'm busy. I gotta help Mario find these moons.
Well, is Mario a real person?
In my heart, yeah.
Miss Mayor Frunkel, are you on your Switch again?
No.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Poor Jerry, man.
Jerry's been demoted to the boiler room.
God damn it! What do you guys even need a boiler room for in City Hall?
Sometimes I like to take a shower at work.
God damn it!
No, every place has a boiler room.
Yeah. So Freddy Krueger can show up later.
Yeah,
he does. I mean, you do have famous movie slashers living in town having regular jobs.
Jason came back.
Yeah.
To the pizzeria after December.
Yeah.
I didn't mention this, but I asked him like, "Where you been, man?" He told me, "Oh, I just had holiday stuff, and then I got some family business to take care of." Like, all right, you do you. All right, you do you, man.
Hey, is that your mom's headstone you have on your arm? Yeah. Like I said, there's got a lot of family business I got to take care of.
Yeah. I'm glad that he's thinking about promoting him from janitor to supervising janitor.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Think about promoting him from janitor to custodian.
Any more complaints about the pizza?
I changed
quality?
the recipe.
I heard. So is Shane Dawson gonna make a conspiracy video about your pizza? Is he gonna uncover the well-known truth that you just order pizza from Victor Victoroli and then pass it off as your own?
No, because I changed the recipe.
Let me guess. You're just taking you're taking pizza from Big Eddie's better than Victor Victoroli's stupid pizza.
No, I got a dog working in the kitchen.
What dog would that be?
Dog Chef. Chef Dog. He's got a family to support.
All right, I trust him.
He's got a family to support.
All right, I trust him. All right, I trust him. If he's got a family to support, he's a dog chef. I trust him automatically.
Yeah.
Especially since he's using that delicious dog water in his recipes for his dough.
I think no one has ever pointed out the dog water.
Yeah, but it's because it's delicious. They don't know what they're missing out. They gotta bottle that stuff.
Location 2. Terumo's still sleeping there.
When is he gonna move out?
I don't know. He says that the American lights are here. I don't
I
know.
mean, he likes him there.
I don't know. That's what he told me. His words, not mine.
Oh, I'm in love with the thick man. She doesn't want me to leave. She doesn't want me to leave, Tav.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I told him, like, Terumo, you got a wife at home.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. I want this to be my wife. We're very similar, as you know. We're both unfinished.
No.
Saber, give me my penis!
No, Saber said he'll never give him back his penis.
Yeah. Everything by the walls a-okay. I mean, yeah, Jod's still out there. He's still trying to like eventually send some of his guys out here, but you know he knows better than to mess with Croco Swift and Frank, our our Gator border guard.
I mean, people still try to jump, but I hear that's only footage used for the for a soap opera series.
Yeah, we still have that embargo on. We still have that ban on all songs and blocking content. But then I've been hearing rumblings that Jod recently bought an old.
You bought a radio tower recently.
Well, yeah, I'm getting there. He bought an old Soviet radar tower that people were selling on the black market, and he's gonna erect it in the Slovakia so he can start airing his own public radio station and public television station. I don't know how he's going to do that with one tower. You know, he's got to.
It's a lot of power.
It's a lot of power, but he'll probably just siphon it from our town anyways, like he does anyways.
Yeah.
You got to do something about that, man.
Here's the thing.
They can have, the people of Slovakia can have power when they join back up with us.
When John admits that the Slovakia can't be self-sufficient because it isn't. It's not self-sufficient, John. You steal electricity from us. You don't even have.
You're stealing my Wi-Fi. I don't even know how you know. I don't even know how you found out my password.
The dog tells me.
You stupid dogs.
Peachy keeps telling him the Wi-Fi password.
Peachy, I need help. What's the Wi-Fi password for the Tav City Hall? Oh, it's easy. I hate that guy. It's Commaster 32,000 waifu beater.
Alright, thanks, Peachy. You're the best.
You're welcome. Now, you got any more evidence for me to indict this man? Yeah. He called me a muck, and he told everyone about my sock story.
It was a rad, but yeah. I don't think I'll ever reveal this story. Not soon. Maybe sooner or later I'll finally talk about the Sut stories. I don't think I have.
Oh God. But yeah, man. Spring's coming in. Everything's cool. We're finally getting out of the stupid Midwestern winter. So yeah, man. It's been a cool place here in town.
Maybe with the winter passing, maybe that lake will finally have biting. You know.
It's a man-made reservoir. There's no fish in it. We've been over this, Tab.
I just want to get me a good salmon.
There's a river out like a few miles outside of town.
Yeah,
go there.
Yeah, but all the fish are already taken by those bastard users.
Okay, well, this state should fucking, do a better job of regulating that, huh?
Yeah. Also, maybe I'm thinking about moving Bumbleville down south.
We're not moving this town. It's fine where it is. Your ancestors did not take this town and let it be run by homeless people who were disenfranchised by the original assholes who ran this town for nothing.
You want to bet?
The people of Bummerville will not stand for this. In fact, they've not stood for a lot of your shit.
We're moving down to the MISSIPPI.
Nope.
I want some good old crawfish.
Just drive down there yourself. Take a bus down there, then come back with a whole bucket full of shrimp.
Shrimp? Did you say shrimp?
I love shrimp. Also, you have an update about Yoda Gaming? Even though he's dead, we covered his death last week. Beloved esports figure, my ass. If he's so beloved, why did everyone hate him, and why did he hate everyone back? And then pretended like he liked everybody and nobody cared about him.
Are you kidding me? There's so many fellow gamers in the esports arenas.
They're only sad because now it's like, oh, he's dead, I guess.
Are you kidding me? Everybody's wearing black.
They're only sad because they're only sad because you made that tribute video and now you tricked everyone into thinking that he was a good guy.
Yoda Gaming could have helped to bring Bumbleville
To what?
to a more like esports scene. You know, so people know like
More like
oh,
more like e-board scene. So what are you proposing?
This is a call out to Saber. Saber, I need to borrow the time stone. I realize, even though Yoda Gaming's done so much for the esports scene, I'd rather have one person alive if I knew how to save a life. And now I know how to save a life. I'm gonna use the time stone and go back in time, prevent Yoda Gaming from becoming a gamer, so he's just Yoda. That way, his wife will never leave him, and when and he'll probably catch the cancer in his body sooner, and he'll be able to take better care of himself, and he will never develop that gambling debt or addiction.
Reminds me of that story about how in Washington, this is a real story by the way, a real news story. So this woman in Washington tried killing her boyfriend with a samurai sword. Stabbed him like over 20 times and managed to like lop off a couple fingers. Guess why she tried to kill him?
Gambling debt?
No.
He was a gamer?
Yes. No, but you know how in like TV shows, the way they portray the deadbeat gamer boyfriend? This guy was the real thing. She worked as a manager at a barbershop. She was doing dishes and all the chores and pretty much like... She was playing the role of the hardworking, disenfranchised housewife while her deadbeat slob boyfriend / husband did all the antics. And it reached the point where just like, honey, like, don't you want to, like, honey, don't you want to, like, honey, don't you, like, aren't you going to help? No, I'm too busy playing this game. And
So this is his Amboy.
it got worse. So, he was so fucking distracted by the games that she didn't even know. So, okay, let me ask you this. Do you think the samurai sword belongs to him or her?
It belonged to him, right?
No, she bought the samurai sword and looked at videos on how to slice someone's throat. And when like she was practicing and like when the sword came in and everything, do you think he noticed?
No.
No, he's like, I wonder what that means. It reached a point where she was taping knives to their headboard so she would have easy access to when the moment came she could kill him right then and there in his sleep.
This fucking dumbass.
He never thought twice about it. And then just one day she fucking snapped and she was gonna kill him and then herself. And then just decided to like start like murdering him. And I guess she also thought like she was also like cheating. She was also like cheating on him and all that, or cheating on her and all that too.
So what's even the fucking point?
So yeah, she starts like stabbing him and like cutting him, and like at one point during it, the guy just like, "Babe, you're killing me! You're killing me! Call 911! Stop! You're killing me!"
That's the point, idiot.
And then just like, oh my god, what am I doing? I could have just dumped this guy instead. So she stopped and called 911, and she feels really bad because it's just like, why did I do this? Why didn't I just like break up with him? And you know what the best part is?
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
And he's gaming still?
Well, he has no fingers anymore.
Hey, there's those like easy access gamepads.
Yeah, I guess, but like,
He's still
the point is like how do you think he feels about almost being killed by his girlfriend that he pretty much drove away into murdering him for being a gamer? How do you think he feels about this whole thing?
If I could, I would save him too.
No, but how do you think he feels about it?
Probably doesn't care.
No, he's just like, I'm
Gaming ruined my life.
He's just like, you know what? I forgive her.
That's fair.
Because it's like, yeah, well,
you brought this upon yourself.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, is this being a gamer pay off?
No.
No. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, it kind of makes me think of the Chris Chan thing where it's like, I want to get married to a woman who'll pretty much be my second mom. So as soon as my mom dies, she'll pay for her funeral, take care of me. Chris's whole goal is to have a romantic partner that will feed, cook, feed him, clean for him, have sex with him, and do everything, be a housewife while he focuses on his creative activities.
And what would that be?
Well, at the time when he proposed this, obviously Sonichu, but nowadays it's probably most likely playing the video games. Playing my new Switch that somebody sent me.
I wonder if Chris plays Smash Brothers.
He's gonna buy it, I think. By the way, Chris bought Starlink for 2 different systems. He bought Starlink for PlayStation, and then a fan sent him that Switch, and he bought Starlink for it. Also, Chris bought Switch games ahead before he even had a Switch because he said, I think I was gonna get I was expecting to get a Switch later on anyways.
Chris, that's stupid.
So either he's expecting someone to send him a Switch anyways, or he was gonna buy one anyways. But also, he has enough fucking money to guys, my mom needs dental care, my pets need food and medicine. But
Chris.
also, hey Chris, how come you bought $200 worth of games?
Because I'm a gamer.
Also, these Legos. What happened to your pets and your mom?
Guys, you don't understand. Yes, you don't understand. I need more money so I can buy Legos.
No, he'll never say that.
My
You guys don't
Lego fund is running low.
If he were honest, he would say that, but he's not honest. He's
No, when he makes the eBay videos, that's the direct translation. My Lego fund is running low, and I need more help to buy more Legos.
Send more money. I won't send stuff. All right, let's not talk about Chris. Let's talk. So it's a new year.
New year, new beer.
New beer, 200 beers.
Conservative estimate.
Oh God, we'll never stop quoting that fucking short.
That's
It's
alright.
great.
Victory lap.
Yeah. Woo! Just tell us that you're drunk. We're gonna find out anyway.
All the drivers are always honest. They actually brag about always being honest.
This gentleman claimed he had drank 200 beers and he's still under the legal limit.
Oh. Can I live in that pouch?
Pouch?
Yeah. Can I live in there?
Why?
Because I'm a gunman.
No, so here's the thing. YouTube is a big place,
Yeah.
right? You show up, do you imagine YouTube being like the Mall of America or like a movie theater with an ever-growing number of like rooms?
YouTube's like a library. Either you can find something good.
Okay, imagine if YouTube were like a giant movie theater. You walked in and every room is like a channel.
Do I have to pay for it? Do I have to pay to get into the theater?
No, it's a free theater, obviously.
Okay.
But obviously certain things like going to the YouTube Red Room, where they play like the pay for stuff.
Yeah,
But
Red Room, like how on the deep web where I can pay to watch some dude torture this other dude, but because I pay the premium price, I'm like, actually, you should rip this guy's finger off. I paid $200 to watch this. I need to watch that.
Is that the value of life now?
Literally, I'm probably underestimating how much Red Rooms are rumored to cost to get in, but yeah, it's like over the it's probably in around the triple or quadruple digits.
It better fucking be. Not that I would want that anyways.
Well, no, you have to understand that these people just like find whatever random person just torture them.
That's awful. FBI, you need to start using Tor.
The FBI does, and they don't really care because Tor is like this anonymous thing. This is why free web is dangerous. But also, not to say that I don't support it.
I didn't know. Oh, Agent Pie. It's just you in a fat suit. I never realized.
No, not to say I don't or do support it. It's just that I think even though Tor is free web, I think shit like this needs to be regulated. Though.
Well, it needs to be not exist. Period.
Exactly. Like, come on.
Anyways, so imagine you're in a movie theater. You walk in, and one of the rooms had like on the little marquee it says PewDiePie channel. You walk in, or you walk out.
I walk out.
Or do you
walk away.
Or you walk away, and then you keep going down the line. You keep going. It's like, sir, I need a map. I need to find Lycan Jones' channel.
Yeah, she's all the way down there. A little bit past Jaden Animations. A little before Beautiful Dwayne.
Oh no, it's Beautiful Dwayne. You got more. You got more people. Oh, he's in the 1,000 section. In the
I can't imagine you with a Discord server. You'd probably fucking hate your fit. You'd probably shut it down the first day.
it's why I don't have a Twitter or Tumblr anymore.
Yeah, you just like to lurk on. You just like to lurk around, but you never comment or post anything.
Yeah.
Remember, people, watch what you say about liking Jones.
I don't really care, honestly. I'm actually more tickled by what you people say. Like,
watch what you say about liking Jones. He's always watching.
And then I'll have a good lol. Terumo, if you're editing this, put up that good picture of me lolling.
Terumo,
you're a new editor now.
God damn. Oh, I forgot that tweet deep.
Terumo, you're a new editor. I expect this to be quality.
Did you even expect that pit to edit his own videos?
Terumo, you're part of the TaviRadio SatAM team. You have to edit this or else you're fired.
Doesn't care.
Terumo, if you don't edit our fucking videos, I won't eat you. After you edit one season's worth of videos, I promise I'll eat you and I'll bring my own barbecue sauce. Vinegar style.
God, Tavo, I'm trying to get Liking Jones to eat me, but I'm dummy thick. So the time my ass keeps making Saber claim that I'm gay. Oh, here's another recent classic. If you hate me, then get rid of me, you coward.
Terumo, you have to have a better public persona. It's bad for our brand.
Here's one. Oi, cunt, don't go and make me nail your arse hard and stick with my cunt because you went and become a fucking constable, ain't ya?
God damn it, Terumo.
I just want my fucking thick ass clapped. No homo though.
God damn it.
I wake up feeling so horny.
That's enough. We gotta talk.
Send nudes. I don't promise they'll be safe, but send them. I remember stuck in a hell. Oh fuck! I'm taking aspirin and I'm drinking. Just go ahead and tell that person how you feel. Both of you two assume I have a mouth to speak with.
God damn it! He's worse than Drill.
You think so?
Pretty much. Anyways,
I just want to talk to my online friends, but I forget they have jobs and a life.
Okay. Well, anyways, that brings to the end of Terumo Corner. Now let's talk about our YouTube, our new favorite YouTubers and our newly hated YouTubers. So, Tav, you want to go first? Are there any YouTubers whose favor who have not met, who no longer are in your favor, or new ones that channels that you discovered? Just like, oh,
still the same. I hate the film and animation community mostly because they don't watch cartoon. They don't actually watch anything.
Yeah.
Also hate gamers.
Yeah. Well.
Also, I think PewDiePie's always been out of my favor, and not with this recent thing that's going on, but just in general, I just don't like his content.
I've never been a big fan.
A lot of people do nowadays like his content. Like, oh, his content's really good. I hear
High React channel where you have everybody on the React channel saying, "Oh, I love PewDiePie. You should go watch his stuff. He made Bitch Lasagna, so he's a hero."
I think Bitch Lasagna is a really bad song. I think Bitch Lasagna is a shit song.
It is a very shit song.
But here's the thing: people know that, but people also like garbage.
Yeah, some garbage is okay.
Yeah, some garbage is okay. Like my channel. I'm out here trying to be educational now. I've rebranded my channel, guys. I'm an edutainment channel.
Yeah! You have a Patreon that says critique and comedy next. 197
Wait a minute, why is my YouTube channel say Lily Orchard on it now?
197 idiots can't be wrong.
You fucking idiots. Man, imagine yelling, making a video where you yell about a showrunner about being a fascist apologizer. That's like me.
Imagine not knowing the difference between fascism
and Nazis.
Imagine not... Well, Nazism is a form of fascism. Imagine not knowing the difference between space colonizers and fascists.
Imagine thinking Marxism is okay. That's...
Well...
Yeah,
it can be. In a regular space.
No, in reality, my new favorite channel is Family Guy Funny Moments. Not just... No, I'm pretty sure that's a channel, but no.
Obviously.
I don't know why, but my YouTube recommended. I don't even watch any Family Guy videos, but my YouTube recommended all the time.
It's because you watch Family Guy memes.
No, not even that.
Huh. Weird.
I've not watched a Family Guy meme since like December, and I still get
It's
recommended.
because of that Peter Griffin in Smash thing.
No, I found that on Twitter.
Oh, never mind then. All I'm saying, so okay,
Yeah, Lord.
so there hasn't been any, like, new channels or anything that like you've discovered that just like, oh man, this is a good new channel. I'm gonna start watching this. Or there aren't any channels that you used to like. It's like, you know what, guys, I realize this channel sucks. And
I like the channel Goose Boost. He's a good guy.
What's he do?
He just makes videos about like stuff like Onion Town. He's talked about Onion Town. He recently made a video about like how this one Japanese cult made a game. They were known for like doing this terrorist attack in this Japanese stream. It's a really good video. He did the video about that PPAV.
Hold on. You talk about Om Shinrikyo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That guy's finally dead. Their leader?
He's been dead.
Yeah.
But no, they made a game back in like the 90s. I think after... It's not... It's there's some mystery around the game because it's weird in its release. So they don't know if it's pre-terrorist attack or after. Because the whole goal of the video is to make sure that the attack goes down without a hitch.
Go on, though.
He also made that video about that creepy Evangelion thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the weird, like, porn thing.
Yeah. Actually, that is... I've seen that. I've seen his video now, actually. That's actually pretty interesting. It's creepy, but it's also, like... It's creepy, but it's creepy because it's, like, that's a weird Easter egg. And there's something kind of forbidden about it. For me, like, the creepiest things are always, like, things that are like, lost, that feel like, this is weird that I just came upon this out of nowhere.
Lost media in general... Things that are, like, weird or, like, obscure, especially, like, lost media always using heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, it does, because it's just like, why doesn't this exist, or why is this, like, a hidden thing?
For example, like, the big thing that interests me about lost media is when, like, there's lost dubs of stuff. Because I always, like... Because the production things always interest me. It's, like, how I have, like, endless knowledge of, like, different dubs and productions of, like, Dragon Ball Z, because it always interests me what other countries do about it. But, like, things that are a mystery, like... The hidden Turkish dub of like the 4Kids version of Tokyo Mew Mew.
Weird.
Yeah, it's like that dub only exists. I think clips of like episode 1 or something.
Huh. But see, well, I don't know, like certain like dubs like that, like certain things that are kind of mundane don't bug me because
no, they don't bug me. But there's just always like, but this whole thing of like, why does it exist and why does it not exist?
Yeah.
But no, stuff
I guess the mystery about it. But also just, like, certain things, just, like, people just didn't care. You know? Like, for example, there's a whole bunch of episodes of Doctor Who that don't exist anymore because, 1, they didn't think about preserving it, and 2, they thought it was kind of disposable. So...
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah. I mean, well, they've managed to, like, make animated versions of it using, like, the existing audio or scripts of it, so...
It's like how... Going back to Dragon Ball for a second. If you looked up a clip of, like, classic Z of the original dub, a lot of it sounds like... Why is this audio never clean?
Yeah.
And that's because the masters of the audio, they got rid of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why the footage looks really good, because they never got rid of it, because animation is animation.
Well, yeah.
But audio, they're just like, get rid of the master, we were put this on TV.
Yeah.
But sadly, if it's not the master, then it degrades over time.
Yeah.
So, even to the point where fans coveted clean version that they find on VHS tapes... Oof. Here's the thing. Here's what fans do. Japanese fans specifically. They'll take the Blu-ray releases of, like, these old things where they're all cleaned up, and then online they'll take a version they have, like, on VHS tape that they taped as a kid, and with the clean up master audio, and they'll put the master audio over that episode, and they'll be like, here's what a proper Blu-ray restoration of it should be like.
I'll do you one better. Thief in the Cobbler. The recobbled cut, the infamous recobbled cut, which used to back when Google used to have their own like video service, which pretty much acted like a public domain thing. Back when Google Video was a thing, they just fans straight up uploaded the recobbled cut, which was the intended vision of the Thief and the Cobbler by Richard Williams. of his proposed masterpiece. Fans pretty much like dug up animation stills and like sketches, entire like sketches and all that, and like managed to like scan them and put them together to fill in the spaces that like other studios cut out in order to make it more like Aladdin. Even though this movie was started
Pre-Aladdin.
in the 70s.
Yeah.
They started working on this movie in the 70s, and they didn't release it until the 90s.
Isn't the recall cut like lost now?
No, it's around.
Oh.
You can still get it. It's still online. It's always been an online thing. But if you've ever watched that, you watch it just like, oh, imagine if these animation sketches were finished cells. Oh baby.
Yeah. But back to YouTuber stuff.
So yeah, Goose Boost. Yeah, I've seen one of his stuff. He's always good.
One of my favorite videos he ever made was this video about this like upstate New York town, Albany City. This like weird like upstate New York town that's pretty just like decrepit and like on the outside it's just like the people who live there are pretty like, I don't know, according to a lot of people, are violent, mostly because if you poke a bear with a stick, then the bear's gonna react to it.
Yeah,
and people do that. It's called Onion Town.
Okay.
So his video about Onion Town is really good because
Cool.
it talks about how people think the people of Onion Town are like pretty much cavemen.
Yeah, but they're just leave them alone, guys.
Yeah.
Also, like I think the other thing too is like I think people think about that because like they also forget like there's plenty of places all over the Appalachian Trail that are like that too.
Yeah.
But this place just has a fucking name to it. That's funny.
Yeah, and then like I don't know, the rumors that used to be about it's like there's like weird mutant children that live there.
Oh come on!
Or like
guys.
everything's like inbred and whatnot. In reality,
I've seen Deliverance. Come on, guys.
Yeah, his videos really good. I recommend you watch that.
Yeah, Goose Boost. I've seen a few of his videos. This stuff is cool. Obviously,
one of my new favorite channels, Bon Appetit. Anytime they release a video, I'm on there.
Yeah,
you know me.
Especially when since they hired that Sam Scratch. Especially any video with that Sam Scratch in it.
What?
Brad.
Oh.
My wife and I always refer to him as a Sasquatch because we started doing that because in every video that they make where somebody's showing you a recipe for something and you see Brad walking in the background, it's like watching it's like a Bigfoot sighting. So just like so now it's like, oh, check it out, there's the Sasquatch in the background because he's so tall and like beardy. So it's like, oh, here it's that Sasquatch again.
Yeah, because like whenever it's like,
but also now
whenever it's like a video like, oh, like
Claire shows you or Molly shows you.
Molly cooks like this whatever dish.
Yeah,
and like you see Brad in the background. It's like there he goes.
And then he does the Bigfoot pose, which is like
it's like that. It's like that.
I like the new one
that
where
story I was telling you about.
I like the new one where Chris Morocco bakes a molten caramel cake. He just like Brad comes over. He's like, Brad, do your famous Macho Man thing. No, we're not there yet, Chris. I'll do it later, but I'll do it some other time. But no, not yet.
What's that mean? We're not there yet.
Exactly. What's going on here?
It's Brad doing his weird Jersey thing.
Yeah.
What's that mean? We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Does that mean the relationship with him and Chris isn't?
They're not that close yet.
Not close enough for him to pull out the Macho Man impression.
Well, I mean, not on one of their videos. So, but anyway, yeah. So Bon Appetit's a new favorite of mine, obviously. I also I realized that I like videos by people who are just sharing their interests and are being good guys about it. And I think it's so good, especially
like the carpetbagger guy.
Fucking, I love the carpetbagger. He's one of my favorite guys. Because I've always dreamt about traveling, like every basic bitch ass person on
Or Guy Fieri.
on OkCupid. I
love adventures.
I love adventures.
What's that mean?
I love to travel. I want to travel one
when
day.
you say adventures and you got
pictures all of us do. Okay, Grandpa.
Why do you think Grandpa over here goes on a road trip, but you never come along? Because Grandpa doesn't go to cool places. He's going over to the Grand Canyon.
That's not cool. I want to go to the Fire Festival.
I want to go to the beach. Literally, it's like I love adventures, and yet all the pictures, like half the pictures are like you at the beach.
Them on a hiking trail or them at a beach.
Yeah, and here comes
one cool landmark at one cool city,
And then Grandpa's over here going across the Midwest to the Grand Canyon.
Check it out. Here's a really great tourist trap and roadside attraction. Check it out, Billy. I took pictures with Fred Flintstone at that semi-abandoned Flintstones theme park.
That's not cool, Grandpa. I want to go to L.A.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's the coolest thing ever, you dumb asshole. I'll kill you.
Or what about the dinosaurs from Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Oh, God, I love those dinosaurs.
Don't say you love adventure unless you ain't got a picture next to yourself. Next to the dinosaur from Pee-wee.
Unless you don't like adventures unless you take a picture as a tourist trap.
Or, yeah, if you take a picture next to the tourist trap and say you love adventures, then you're fake.
If you like adventures and you don't go to Metropolis, Illinois, and take a picture with the Superman statue, you're not an adventurer. If you go to
Philadelphia and take a picture next to the Rocky statue, then you don't like adventure either.
If you go to the East Coast and you don't go to the place where the Mothman destroyed that bridge and don't take a picture with the giant metallic scary Mothman statue, you don't like adventures.
If you don't destroy the Socialist Republic of
Yugoslavia
and claim you're not Gemini, then you don't like adventures. You did it because I can't help being a Gemini. Bitches be like...
No, I'm a Leo.
Bitches will literally
No, Sagittarius. It's Sagittarius.
Bitches will literally cause the downfall of socialist country.
He's like, lol, I'm a Sagittarius.
Well, I can't help being a Sagittarius.
No, but anyways,
if you don't take a picture, it's a thick Broly.
No, I want a thick Broly statue. Can we put that in Washington, D.C.?
I'll put that in Bumberville now.
Yeah, please. I'm okay with this. I'll funnel all the Werewolf Union money into that. I'll talk to Henry about it. He loves thick Broly.
If you don't like thick Broly, then don't even talk to me.
Can our flag be thick Broly?
Oh, yes.
Our town flag?
The new Bumbleville Bumble mascot will be thick Broly.
Yes.
Every
Bumbleville baseball game for the halftime show, you see a guy in a big, in a big like plush, big mascot suit, but it's thick Broly.
and you just hear
real ass clapping action.
That's a classic video right there.
Yeah,
superhero.
No, but Carpetbagger I like because I realize I really like watching videos where people pretty much vlog their travels and that go to interesting places, like really weird tourist traps and like obscure museums.
Also,
like,
he has godly mutton chops.
Yeah! He's a guy who unironically wears mutton chops and a pith helmet, and bless his heart. Bless him. No, and I don't say it in like that sarcastic southern way. I really mean it's like, God, you need to come down and bless this man because he's God material.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to go to some... watching his videos makes me want to, like, I need to go to a place like that. He's actually been to a place in Chicago that I used to live near. He went to Woolly Mammoth, which is a really weird, like, curio shop with filled with a bunch of taxidermy animals and, like, old surgical shit.
I remember that picture of you beating up those children in Chicago.
Yeah. It happens. They were made of bronze, so it didn't hurt them. It hurt me more, actually. But Carpetbagger's one, I realize I have a big love for theme park videos. I love videos about like there are two channels, Defunct Land,
yeah,
and Yesterworld Entertainment. They're both ones I like. I recommend because
just like you see these old theme parks.
Because like but also like ones that no longer exist, like theme park attractions that no longer exist, or theme parks that are also like gone, like there's like like parts like there was a Disney like Disney Naraland in Tokyo, like was a place that Disney and like in Japan like wanted to do something, and this was before Disney, like Tokyo Disney or Disney Sea, you know.
Hey, it's like how Sega back in the 90s had these Sega lands, which are like amusement parks arcades.
Yeah, and
there was this like Sega land near these mountain areas, and it closed down because it wasn't a popular attraction.
Yeah. But
the people who ran the Sega land were like, to the people of this like area, we grant you this Sonic the Hedgehog statue.
Yeah.
So there's always been this mystery behind when people don't know the story, and that's they're driving down like.
That's a weird.
Huh? Why is Sonic just right there?
Or like all the various Flintstones theme parks that exist that no longer exist because of Hanna-Barbera's like, here, use our characters for something.
Yeah.
The fact that all these there's all these things and I love them, and I without like these travel vloggers going around and not just traveling to like, hi, I'm in like a market where everybody else goes, where all the tourists goes. I'm trying to be the next Anthony Bourdain. It's like, oh yeah, Anthony Bourdain did that and he did it fine, and that's why he's he's an absolute legend. Okay, that's why he's a legend. That's why he's awesome.
But we did everything in Reno.
Yeah. We took you to the sex show. You got a hand job.
No, I didn't get the hand job. Alright, you didn't get the hand job.
We did the soup. Come on, 64 bits of power, man. Actually, I gotta go. My wife is pregnant. My wife's about to deliver our first child. You know what? You're right.
I'll be the first tuber down Lake Tahoe. That's a good show.
Yeah. Hey, check it out. Knife Club. There's only room enough for one Mark Twain impersonator in Virginia City.
What the heck? You spoiled Godfather 2 for me. I haven't even seen the first one.
Oh, Fredo dies. Oh,
He was
man.
my favorite.
That's why the other one didn't suck. Fredo's the best character. I ain't got time for that. You probably have more time for that. That's a great show. Watch Hidden America. If you have Verve, watch Hidden America's Jonah Ray. It's the best version of like.
If you ever wondered what it would be like if I made a travel show, it's
with a budget.
With a budget, it's this.
Yeah. Anyways, so Carpetbagger, Yesterworld, Defunct Land. Those are ones that I like a lot.
A channel I like a lot that I don't watch as often. I watch it like on occasion.
Yeah.
Like if I remember that it's is Dan Bell's channel.
Oh yeah, this is Dan Bell.
He's the guy who goes into the malls.
Yeah, him and Bright Sun Films are good, but I like Dan. I think Dan Bell has more. I mean, he puts more of his personality in it, so I kind of.
Or a lot of it's just like a lot of it's like walking footage too.
Yeah, and also a lot of it also when he goes in and like sees like really dirty hotel rooms.
Oof.
Or the infamous Baltimore video about the well and the possible and not possible definite murder in there in those fucking.
Or the mall videos too.
Yeah.
Or he goes into like the mall and like.
Yeah.
See, what I like about abandoned mall videos.
Or even like his like slow like the last days of a Kmart, and he pretty much documents, which to me that's people talk about like why like whether or not we should preserve certain things. We should see how a store slowly goes out of business, and it's kind of depressing, but also really fascinating.
We saw a Hollywood video near us, and
I end up buying a lot of their stuff.
I don't think you're around in town, but did you also see when the Blockbuster was going on?
No, I was not there. I could not care less because their shit. They
never had good shit.
They ain't got shit.
Our Blockbuster sucked. They never had shit.
Again, how do you compete with like Hollywood Video, who had even obscure stuff? They knew how to keep.
Even then,
they knew how to keep the weirdos in town like myself happy.
Yeah, but Blockbuster's like. When Blockbuster closed down, it was like a dystopia in there.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: what I love about
now it's a Goodwill.
Yeah, which is good. And then Hollywood Video became a Dollar General,
which I think is oh no, it's not.
No, half of it's Dollar General, the other half is a Wingstop. No, yeah.
No, it's a Dollar General, and then the side that used to be a Game Crazy.
Yeah, was Wingstop.
Hey, you know what? That's an improvement.
Wait, what? Yeah, it was. I have to think for a second because
Hollywood Video and Game Crazy. I had a friend, high school friend.
It was formatted really weird.
Yeah.
Also had a chain link fence inside.
It was because it was extreme, man.
Yeah, because
Game Crazy.
Because it had Game Crazy that was connected by a door inside of it.
Yeah.
By a chain link door, mind you, by a fence door.
But that was the aesthetic they were going with.
Yeah.
Because extreme.
But also.
Yeah.
Man, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, is that you? But also, Hollywood Video had its own games.
Yeah.
That you could rent or buy.
Yeah.
But then Game Crazy's like, hey, you need a game. You need a PS2.
You want to buy a game?
You want a PS2 memory card I remember the drought.
Yeah.
The PS2 memory card drought.
Oh God, yeah, don't remind me.
I remember. I think the Game Crazy was selling them for like $20.
Mm-hmm. Another YouTube channel I like a lot, Frederick Knudsen. Down the rabbit hole, his videos. He does a lot of research.
I've heard a video about him.
Look, guys, you can watch Wild Wild Country on Netflix, and that's fine. Or you could watch a condensed and equally as informative version on Frederick Knudsen about the Russian Ishburum. Your choice. God, everything. His furry one, I watched the furry one, and I was always reluctant. It's like, I know enough about furries. And then I rewatching it's like, you know what? No, like, I knew enough about it, but the thing that I loved about the video is that he stops right as soon as we start getting to the modern thing, which I think is good because at that point we know.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Yeah, but when he covers all the aspects of it in like the 70s through the 80s, I've only read about it, but watching like the footage of it is the most fucking fascinating thing in my life. And just like, I want to make a movie about like the furries 80s scene. Like,
it was interesting.
And like to talk about, because like to me it seems like everything that we talk shit about furries now, it's like it was kind of sort of out in the open right there, you know, sort of, and it was like just a cool underground thing at the time.
Although something that I do know is the fact that like even though people say like, oh, modern furries suck because all they do is cause messes, I'm like, even back in the 80s and 90s, modern furries were kind of assholes and they were making messes everywhere.
But it's also like, that's always been the case with like every fandom. I mean, they said the same thing about Star Wars fans and Trekkies.
Also, again, my favorite video he ever made was the Final Fantasy House one.
Yes, that's a good one. Because
God, that's an odyssey.
Yes.
And I don't care if it's 15 minutes. I will always
Temple OS is a bigger odyssey because it ends in a death, and it was also super tragic and one of his longer ones, but worth it. That was a fucking HBO miniseries right there, if anything.
Can we give Frederick Knudsen can we just put him on HBO, please?
Oh, that'd be great.
I would like to see, like, when he talks about stories, I'd like to see reenactment of, like, what these looked like. Because in my head, especially with the Final Fantasy House one,
God, yeah.
In my head, I just imagine
that'll be a movie once they catch once they actually finally catch those people.
I'll make that movie myself. Oh, wait, fun fact. I think I told you this, but I don't think I've ever shared this on the podcast. So, doing more research on Final Fantasy House and the people related to it.
Yeah.
That person who was, like, the Genova, she became a part of many fandoms, and currently she's on the Hannibal fandom, where she is Hannibal herself, I guess.
Ugh, I hate that.
And there's this person trying to track her down, because essentially she's kidnapped and held hostage her cousin.
Ugh.
And she's just trying to bring her cousin back.
Bring him back.
Her.
Bring her back.
Yeah,
I can't.
Bring him back. I can't. But no,
but this is my car.
I love him too, you know.
He's my son too, you know. Anyways, so Frederick Knudsen's great.
I would make the movie about the Final Fantasy House.
Yeah. Frederick Knudsen's great. In terms of like actual movie reviewers who are funny and actually know what they're talking about.
Nostalgia Critic, best one.
Fuck you. I actually found.
I'm still a Channel Awesome.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm partnered with them.
That's right. No, but in all seriousness, though.
I've talked with Rob the Cob Watcher. I talked with Doug the Mug Watcher.
Doug the Mug and Rob the Cob. No, better. Doug the Rug and Rob the Cob Walker.
Yeah, I've talked to them. You know, they're good guys. Robbie's a little weird.
He's a big corn cob secretly, you know.
He's a big corn cob. He loves corn.
That's why we call him.
He husked my corn.
And we call him Doug the Rug because he's always wearing those bad toupees, you know.
No, he's just bald.
I know. I'm imagine like when he's not on camera, just like check it out, Rob. What do you think of this? What do you think of my new rug? I don't know. I liked you better with that Sonny Bono haircut yesterday. I don't know, Doug. I liked you better with that Sonny Bono haircut you had yesterday. Oh, come on. You don't like...
What do you think, Mike Michaud?
No, I don't know.
I'm busy playing the Genesis.
By the way, you got any more female producers I can creep on?
No, we got this fat kid making videos. Maybe.
Hold on. If he's got a problem, I don't want to hear about it.
Doug, when you gonna pay me?
Nah. I'm too dummy thick to pay you.
The top of my ass cheeks keeps making female producers.
Oh, God, no. All right, let's stop there. No, there's a guy who pretty much reviews the same kind of movies as Cinema Snob, and has actually probably reviewed some of the same movies as him. But I like him more because, one, he's shorter by like almost 15 minutes. Two, he's Canadian. Three, he doesn't have a gimmick. I'm just a dude who likes movies. And his jokes are actually good, and he never gets out of line. And he doesn't try to like act all high and mighty or anything. And he doesn't have a shit-eating grin like Cinema Snob. His name is Brandon Tenold. He's pretty cool. I like him.
Oh, I always see you watching his videos.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him because he also talks about movies that I actually care about. And this is the problem I've always had of Cinema Snob, especially in this day and age. And it might be intentional. It might just be he's like lazy and doesn't want to like pay for it. But what I love about Brandon Tenold is that he's willing to go the extra mile to like rip footage for his reviews of like whatever. He gets the best possible quality footage of it, and some of it. And like nowadays, there are companies that are re-releasing some of these obscure, weird cult films onto Blu-ray because they feel like they should be preserved and they have a cult status, and that's awesome. And he actually goes the extra mile to like get those copies. He doesn't just like. And he talks about like getting a hold of these copies. He does the research to get it, you know.
Here's my question.
But then Cinema Snob, he'll review a movie, and I swear, like he reviewed a movie once, and it's just like, man, this DVD quality is bad. He's like, this is the only quality I can find, guys. And then I look it up and just like, wait a minute, I've seen this movie before because I've seen Blu-ray screenshots of it. This movie was on Blu-ray. Like around the time you recorded and released this, you could have gotten the Blu-ray of this and not made fucking jokes about whether or not you can't see. Like he literally, there's one review where he's just like, guys, I can't I don't know what this is. I got a bad copy of it. This is the only copy that was available. It's a VHS rip. And I'm like, I just found the Blu-ray a screen grab from the Blu-ray of this. You're an asshole now, and I hate you,
dick.
Yeah, giant dick muncher. Maybe if you weren't too busy getting married, married and divorced all the time, maybe you could make quality videos.
Maybe if Cinema Snob didn't lose the kids in the divorce. Actually,
what kids?
Exactly.
Maybe you weren't too busy eating expired soda and like dating everybody you meet. You know, you could make quality videos.
Exactly. When are companies gonna release the 12th favorite meal boy the movie?
It's lost to time, man. The producer took off with it.
Fuck.
And then he died in Thailand in a stabbing.
Fuck that goddamn ape. I knew I never should have hired him.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
Speaking of Blu-rays, Hate Ape the movie's getting a Blu-ray release.
Did the Kickstarter make that much money?
Yeah. It's been a while since we talked about Ape.
I don't want to talk about it because what's there to talk about? I like the new ape centered TV show Dank Ape. He's 420 friendly, no drama.
And before the release of Dank Ape, I played a 24-hour marathon of Grape Ape episodes on BMTV.
Yeah, which are great. I'm surprised you got the licensing from Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, they just give it out to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, can I borrow Grape Ape for a while?
Here's every episode.
Thanks. How much is this?
No, it's for free. Free.
Free.
And you say Marxism doesn't work.
And you guys say Marxism doesn't fucking work. Look at all these free episodes of Grape Ape I got.
That's communism right there, my friend. Look at all these free reruns and syndication of old ass cartoons from the 60s and 70s I can get a hold of by just surrendering my free will to communism.
Although, the only ones that they're pretty iffy about giving out sometimes is Scooby-Doo.
Well, yeah, because that's a moneymaker.
I still can't believe I still can't believe they release about 1 or 2 movies a year of Scooby-Doo.
And some of those are actually good.
Yeah. I heard the famous scene where Shaggy's like turns into
that's actually one of the good ones. The Ghost Dinosaur one.
It's crazy that they release these movies yearly.
Yeah. But anyways, Dank Ape's great. I like how he's a chill guy.
He gave me free oil.
He showed me how to turn a can of Copenhagen into a bong.
He gave me oil.
Yeah.
And I became a con, and that was toward the day for the town.
Did you rub CBD oil all over yourself?
No, he actually just gave me like Turkish oils.
Cool.
I'm like, oh yeah.
So when are you gonna get Turk Bob on BMTV?
Turk Bob isn't real. Turk Bob isn't real.
He's
My
right-
therapist says he's not real.
He's right
He
over
can't
there.
hurt you. Ah! No.
Got him! No, okay, so...
Long Yoda's not real. He can't hurt me. Garfield Couch isn't real. He can't hurt me either.
Oh, another channel I like a lot, Jack Stauber and his weird animations and music. He's great. Any other channels that you...
My new favorite show is Mike and Melissa.
Oh, I fucking hate you. You haven't even finished watching that goddamn video.
Okay.
Any other cool channels? Are just like, oh, there's one called Grand Illusions. I wanted to tell you this because you want to talk about like good guys who like good old men who just want to sit and talk about stuff that they like in a pleasant manner, like almost like Mr. Rogers or Bob Ross kind of level. Grand Illusions, which is a website, has their own YouTube channel, and this old British man named Tim just sits around at a table and walks you through like these toys these weird toys and gag gifts that he buys from like toy fairs and like curio shops. He's like, oh, here's a very good toy. It's one from Texas. I went to the New York Toy Fair, and this is a good one. It's a scale toy for children, and you have to line up the things with the magnets. They're a little weak, and it's just like, oh, bless this good man. He loves these toys.
Here's my question: would you watch a channel where it was like Colossal's crazy? Doing maybe the same thing, except like instead of like him being off the cuff, he's actually pretty gentle about it too.
Are you talking about like Ashens and his like?
No. I mean like.
Oh, wait, doesn't Guru Larry do something like that? Where he like goes to dollar stores and buys toys
That's
there.
Ashens.
Oh yeah, that's Ashens. Yeah.
No. I mean like, it's the same concept as like this old man you're telling me about.
But
It's Colossal.
Colossal's actually, I like Colossal's voice, so I'd listen to that. I'd watch that.
I thought everybody thinks Colossal's an old man.
He sounds like one. That's why.
No, he's like in his 20s maybe.
That's fine. I like his voice. It doesn't matter. I mean, his voice is so great. I'm trying to think of any gaming channels that
You've been watching a lot of Alpha Red lately. The Smash.
He only because of Smash stuff and Aaron at Monitar. I can't pronounce his fucking
Aaron Matar.
Aaron Matar. Thank you. He's pretty cool. Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Yoda games.
Enough.
No, just
okay. What about you?
Sometimes I go back on Saber's channel to watch videos of him and Terumo play games.
Those were fun.
Because I've been petitioning to them, guys. I will pay money. I will fund this channel. I will fund this channel myself. I want videos of you two playing games together.
Let's play co-op games. Yeah. You guys could be the next Sea Nanners.
You guys can be the new Game Grumps.
You guys could be the new Vanos Gaming. Jesus Christ. You still like his stuff?
No. No, just they're not harmful or anything. Like they're
just not your thing.
They're just not my thing. I can see a kid enjoying his content, but
yeah,
me, a grown ass man who runs a town, I'll allow it.
I only want to see little kids play video games, and sincerely, not because they're being forced to.
You want to see a pig and a time traveler play games?
Okay, that's the other thing too.
Do you?
Oh yeah, we talked about that briefly. If you were to watch a Let's Play channel on YouTube where it's a kid uploading things on his own volition and being excited about like the games himself, like would you watch those Let's Play channels over like, man, this game fucking sucks?
I'd rather watch a kid because I feel like when
this new Sonic game, Sonic's my best friend. I'm gonna fist bump him. Oh god, I leveled up. I really like this.
See, again, this is my argument where, like, this is why grown-ass men hate Sonic Forces, but little kids do, because this game was made for the kid who's like, Sonic's my best friend.
Oh, that actually makes me feel good on the inside.
Think about it. All the moments in the game, how do you power up with Sonic? You give him a slap on the hand, you high-five him, and you go really fast with him, and he keeps calling you, my buddy.
Hey, buddy. Oh, Sonic's my best friend.
Exactly, and at the end of the game, you go off on your own adventure. The last person you see, Sonic, you give him one last fist bump.
Yeah. Oh, my heart just grew three sizes today. I need to go to a doctor. I got an enlarged heart.
Yeah, so the Grinch should really see something about that.
Oh god! Have you seen that picture where somebody photoshopped the Grinch from the new movie? And he's like in a pose, like he looks like he's mad, but then somebody photoshopped it. It looks like he's ripped his own dick off.
But anyway,
what about channels that you've soured on? Just like, oh, this channel used to be cool, but now I hate it. I mentioned Cinema Snob. because I realized like the rips for the videos that he makes are like not good anymore, and like we're living in an age where like all the movies that he used to review now have quality rips of, and he's still out here getting like VHS rips off of Cinemageddon. It's like, you asshole, there's like, you could get like better,
You idiot.
you like if you say this is just a fucking shtick, it's just like, yeah, but the joke is that I'm watching bad rips of this stuff. It's like, yeah, but you're like,
For me, it's sadly Cross Counter TV, the Dutets and Mike Ross's channel.
really? It's not funny anymore?
No, because now it's just Gootets. And yeah, I like Gootets and all, but
I miss Meek.
I miss Mike.
Yeah.
And Mike only shows up when he wants, and Mike only shows up in the wild when he wants to.
Hey, is that Mike Ross in the wild? Wow, it's majestic.
You want to talk about how Brad in the background of Bon Appetit videos is like the Sasquatch? What about when Mike shows up in the background of like Wednesday night fight streams?
Oh man.
That's a real adventure. So everybody in the chat's like, Mike, he's there.
What about what about speaking of, how do you feel about the Super Best Friends and their individual channels?
I like Matt McMuscle's channel.
Yeah, I like his channels too. I actually watch.
Willie's Kirby lore videos are fine. Pat's channel is maybe the most whatever out of them. Most because Pat by himself. Pat needs Wooly, or I think Pat needs Wooly when he makes videos because they work off each other really well.
Yeah, Matt, I feel like he does a really good job.
Oh, he does pretty well.
He sounds awkward sometimes, but but he's really trying his best, and you can hear him try. So that's why like I stick with him.
It's really weird hearing what we refer to as Matt's Tom voice, because he sounds like he doesn't want to be on the microphone at all.
But that's what I mean. But like the fact that he's there anyways is just like he wants to do this.
Yeah. Also, he's pretty well informed. I liked his new video about
his Rampage stuff was great.
I also love his series What Happened.
Yeah. His What Happened is great.
His video
Daikatana.
His video on like Street Fighter the movie.
Yes,
the game.
yes, I love that one.
His new video about DMC Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm.
Because I realize on a side tangent about this game, people who like that game are people who've never played Devil May Cry games.
Yeah.
As in IE Saber.
Yeah.
Even though Devil May Cry should be up his alley.
Yeah. He likes foxy grandpas.
No, he just likes how DMC Dante looked.
Oh, okay, well.
Although DMC 5, where you play as a doomer, a zoomer, and a boomer. Don't lie to me and tell me that's just that.
You guys playing this? You're trying to get Reddit on your side.
Don't tell me that this game isn't just boomer, doomer, and zoomer the game.
Yeah. Well, I can't think of any channels. I mean, aside from Cinema Snob, any other channel that I've soured on.
Would you watch a boomer play games? He always plays.
Maybe if it's a game that he loves.
Doom.
I realize like watching game. Oh, Brutal Moose is another channel that I like a lot.
Oh yeah, because I showed you him too.
Yeah.
I've
seen this stuff every now and then, but I wasn't interested in the gaming stuff. But then he started getting outside of that, and then I even watched this new one where he talks about the coin game. I'm like, I actually want to get that game now. But also his views on on the games that he interests him nowadays are ones that I share. I'm with him on like I like games with like not great graphics but have a lot of like atmosphere and are just trying, as opposed to like these AAA games that like, oh man, look how real this is. Like, yeah,
I like Devil May Cry 5's art style.
Yeah,
it's just that I don't know why Capcom does this with their new games. Resident Evil 7 has this problem, but I think it really works to that effect. The face mocap is like way too good for the game.
Yeah,
because like for like Resident Evil 7 it works because it's supposed to be creepy. But when I see Nero smile, it's like, oh my god, what is this?
I don't like this anymore.
Why is he?
No me gusta.
Why has he got this face?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's any other like real gaming channels that I.
Yoda Gaming.
Shut up. It's the last episode we talk about him, unless Saber brings him up.
Unless Saber saves his life.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta talk about Saber about the logistics of that. I think Time Race won't like that.
I'm trying to prevent Armageddon.
No, you're not. You're trying to make it.
No.
His death was-
What bad would happen if I do save him?
I don't know. There's ripple effects. There's always things that can change. I watched an episode of Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, we could all have butts for faces.
Oh.
Monkey. We could all be monkeys.
Aren't we all basically monkey? Except
Not
for
me.
you. 'Cause
Yeah. You know, my two favorite pornos are Edward Penis Hands and Naked Planet of the Apes.
Aren't these Planet of the Apes already naked?
No,
they were clothes. Yeah, you're
The
right.
humans are more naked than the apes in that movie.
Isn't that supposed to be symbolic?
Yes.
Get your damn hands off.
But yeah.
I can't wait to see Apocalypse. Wow. My Colonel Kurtz.
Bald, fat, and bald like old Fred Martz. No, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess like I can't think of any like YouTube channels that I've like soured on aside from those.
I'll tell you about videos I don't like.
Well, I mean, we could always talk about like communities or video types that we don't like, and I think we've
I don't like when these prank channels.
They're still around.
I use prank loosely. That's
Yeah.
pretty much how I would. I guess you can call
Well,
them
now
vlog
I'm glad
channels.
that Bruce Willis is out there beating the shit out of those prank channels in Glass, right?
Yeah, I wonder if he's ever done. Oh yeah, he did that in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler, guys. Shut up.
Hey, Tav spoiled this. I don't want to watch Glass anymore. It's a stupid movie.
Go watch
anyways.
Last of the Dead movie.
No, it's not a Marvel movie.
Go watch Captain Marvel. Then no, it has a woman lead.
And M. Night Shyamalan directed it, and he's a bad director, as we all know.
Or then go watch Captain Marvel. No, I don't like women as leading roles.
I don't like that she's the most powerful character. Why would a woman be the most powerful character? You're just being an SJW cuck.
I mean, technically, the most powerful character is still Thanos.
We'll find out in Endgame.
Yeah.
How come they haven't recruited you?
This doesn't even deserve a captain's log.
Okay, before we go, so that'll do it for our YouTuber update, unless we find a new community to rail against.
Nah.
But Tav and I came up with a bit the other night where it's imagine the infamous
Christian like doesn't even
infamous,
deserve a captain's log. No, dead serious.
yeah, the one of Christian's infamous chimp out videos, but it's Thanos and said, "This doesn't even deserve a captain's log. My mother and father are angry at me.
The Avengers are angry at me.
The Avengers are angry at me. I get it. It's my fault. It's my fault. I get it. But
No, you.
I need you to need you to return half the population back now. I'll send in the Kree. I'll send in the Skrulls. I'll send everyone within my power.
And the Watcher comes in. No, you listen to me.
Yes, make it the Watcher who comes in.
No,
you listen to me. Yes, you listen to me. You snapped everything. You unsnap it.
I'll Trevor.
Turn that darn thing off. I gotta make this YouTube video so I can tell everyone in my power to help me get it off the internet.
I
Right?
don't care if I'm up all night with you. I don't care if I gotta be.
What you did was take an Infinity Gauntlet and punch us in the back.
God, yeah.
I'm working on it. Work on it. I'm working on it.
But yeah, that's my concept, guys. Thanks for coming to my TED Talks.
I'm gonna have to animate that maybe.
That's Alec and Jones' project.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways. Yeah, it's another boring episode, I guess.
No, I think people will be entertained.
Alright, well. Anyways, thanks for listening to TaviRadio SatAM. We'll see you soon again where we'll talk about... What are we going to talk about next week, Tev? LS Mark and his crimes against... Oh, yeah, actually, Tev...
Next video, I'll talk about my gripes with these prank channels trying to beat Dan Bell with their friends.
And I'll talk about why Motomoto is the greatest... why anybody of any gender would fall in love with Motomoto, and why Shad Base's only gift to humanity, and the only way that he could possibly undo his crimes against the world is that great bit of fan art he made where Motomoto is Ricardo Mulas.
Normal beta guys. Hey, Chad Motomoto. Goodness girl.
Goodness, girl, you're huge.
I wish hippos were real.
When is that video coming out?
Soon. Before this though. It should be out already.
All I can be. That's will.i.am, by the way. I think that's his best role.
No, like here's the thing. The whole point of
Hold
Motomoto
on.
was that he's like, "Can you make him? I'm gonna make him sound like Barry White."
Yeah, like best will.i.am role as his character in
Best
X-Men.
supporting actor. will.i.am for Motomoto.
Where's that Oscar? Academy.
Yeah, you snubbed my man.
You snubbed my man. Maybe it came out the same year as his role in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah, who was he in?
He was a guy who can just teleport. It's so forgettable, and he wears a stupid cowboy hat, and he gets killed by Sabretooth anyways.
What the hell was will.i.am everywhere?
I don't know. Well, he was everywhere because he was the super producer during the time, making
yeah.
all those great earworms. Anyways,
Big and Chunky is a earworm.
yeah, it's in my head forever.
It's also got a really sweet bass line.
Yes, it does. Anyways, thanks for listening to TaviRadio SatAM. We'll be back next week with more interesting stuff and more sexy hippos to talk about. Tav, you got anything aside from your Moto video? Who's your next target? Sorry, not target. What essay are you gonna grade next?
I won't reveal, but soon. But that video will come out soon.
Yep. And me, well, keep an eye out for my stuff. I might have something coming up down the pipeline too. So, yeah. Thanks for listening, and see ya.
We want to be.